Hi, this is Heritagefleet 1. I wanted to welcome you back to the Black Mesa Sub Union Pacific layout. This is another installment update on the progress. Tonight's video is going to be about this section of ballast installed. Wanted to take a few minutes and just share with you the results that I've achieved here and the techniques used in getting there. This won't be a long demonstration. I plan on having another video yet coming out after this that will actually show the technique I used in doing it. I hope to be able to do a live demonstration for you that will actually show you how to do the ballast work and achieve the effects that I have here. If you like the results that you're looking at and you like what I've got to show here, stay tuned for that next video, because I think it'll be a big help for most people. And I hope that you enjoy the video that's going to be put on here now. I wanted to set out, when I built this layout, to achieve a number of things. One of them was to build a permanent layout. At my age, I don't want to build any more modular layouts or layouts that are half constructed and tore down. Many of you out there probably can empathize or relate to that. One of the other things I wanted to do is build the very best layout I could within the budgetary requirements that I had to conform to, and I'm sure all of you that can relate to that as well. I've done a lot of things in the construction of this layout that are not orthodox or maybe not conventional, but they're yielding very, very good results for me, and it's my hope to be able to share those techniques with you as time goes on and progress is achieved with the layout construction. But for tonight, I want to just share a little bit of time with you about the ballast section here that I've completed. I'm very happy with the results, and I hope that you'll enjoy the accompanying video with this. Brings a model railroad to life better than excellent track work, locomotives and trains that run smoothly and flawlessly, and great looking track work and ballast. It adds such realism to the overall effect of the layout, and it's a really very easy thing to do once you know how to use the techniques. And there's a lot of people out there that have much better techniques than I, and may, by watching this video, not necessarily agree with my methods or techniques, and that's fine. That's why we have a world of variety. But I think some of the things that I've achieved here and have done here might help some of you who are getting ready to do your own ballasting work, and you might find this information useful. And how the things I wanted to achieve in a permanent layout was absolutely as close to perfection as possible when it came to the track work, because once it's completed, I don't want to have to completely go back and continuously update, upgrade, and correct mistakes in the track once everything's in place. It's just too much work, and it's such a headache. I'm sure most of you would agree. Any one of you that has had a previous layout or have experienced building a layout in the past that have had problems with it, you already know what I'm talking about. Many times we get into a big hurry and we want to get things done so we can get our trains up and running. And it's so easy to cut corners. I didn't want to do that on this layout because this will probably be the last layout that I construct with an estimated completion date of 2015. When it came to my track work, a good result in the end was what I was trying to achieve. Most of you, I think, might agree that I've probably reached that goal. I'm actually very pleased with what I have here, and I understand that not everybody's tastes in railroads, locomotive styles, eras, signal types, and so on and so forth are going to be the same as mine. So everyone's result may be a little bit different, and a lot of this is very subjective. Everybody has different tastes, and everybody's eye sees things differently. So I try to take a look at things in the real world, how I interpret them with the eye, and I try to recreate them as close to nature as I can, close to realism as I can in HOC. Having a layout that operates great is only one aspect. Having a layout that really looks great is a big part of it too. And to me, it all starts with the track. I wanted the track work to be as excellent as possible and give me perfect running conditions as much as possible, but yet looked good, and I wanted to use the best materials available to me, but still keep within a budget that I could afford, and I'm sure many of you out there can empathize with that. So when it comes to ballasting your track, you have a lot of choices out there. There are a lot of popular products available. Probably one of the most popular that are associated with model railroading is Woodland Scenics. They've probably been around longer than most of the other companies that are out there offering scenery products. But there are some other alternatives as well, just not as well known. The particular product that I chose for my layout was something that I had never used before. It was a product that's probably not as easily available to get as Woodland Scenics, but it is available throughout the U.S. And I just happened to stumble upon it at my local hobby shop. The product I'm using here is manufactured by Arizona Rock and Mineral Company. You may be familiar with it and have heard of it. As the name implies, they're based in Arizona, and they make an entire array of ballast products as well as stone and scenery related landscaping products. So they don't only just offer ballast products, but they offer different types of roadbed material, scenic stone, creek bed materials, yard materials, all different types of ballast, and they offer it in 3 or 4 different coarse grades and fine grades. It's also available in N and HO scale, or N and O scale rather, for modelers other than HO. The Arizona Rock and Mineral materials are available also in a lot of different colors. So they have just about any type of ballast material available for any type of railroad prototype that you would like to model. And they're listed by namesake. For instance, they have a CSX type of ballast from a stone quarry somewhere in Georgia. And so they list their materials this way, and it makes it very interesting to be able to select different types of materials that are available. I decided to go with the Arizona Rock and Material ballast because although the Woodland Scenics is much more popular, it is an aggregate material, and the Arizona Rock and Mineral is actually made from actual crushed stone, and so it allowed me the opportunity to go ahead and try something new. And since this was going to be a permanent layout, I'd actually built up several mock-ups of stripped track with the ballast inlay. You can see here as an example of one of the test samples that I had made just out of a scrap of 1x3 lumber. I mounted Homosote roadbed to the board with Gorilla Glue, and then shortly thereafter just went ahead and cemented this piece of track in place with some caulking, latex caulking material. And then within an hour I went ahead and laid the ballast in and went ahead and sprayed it with the adhesive, which I'll get to a little bit later in the video. But this is a really good idea if you want to see what your track may look like. It's cheaper and easier for you to take a piece of short-waisted track or just a section of track that you might have laying around, glue it into place on either your cork roadbed or Homa bed, whatever you're going to be using for your sub roadbed, and then going ahead and ballasting the section and letting it dry. This way you'll get to see the results without going to the hassle and expense of ballasting your own layout, the actual track, and then finding out you may not like that particular color ballast. Maybe you want to do something else. Again, it's a very simple process, just a scrap piece of wood and glue a 1 or 1.5 foot section of track on there, and then going ahead and ballast it and leave it dry overnight. And then you can make 2 or 3 of these up and compare them. By the way, here's the cover for the ballast package. This is what it looks like. It gives you a description of the type of ballast along with the company name and the scale and the product number. As you can see, the list price on it was $4.30, and I paid $3.87 at my hobby shop. A local hobby dealer doesn't stock this product. They can probably order it for you directly. They also have a website at railroadscenery.com. This is a natural stone product, so you can contact Arizona Rock and Mineral Company in Paulden, Arizona. Great people, and they usually ship pretty quickly, and he even makes custom orders occasionally, but you would need to write to them and find out when they could do that for you. Those of you that are wondering, no, I don't get paid for my endorsements, so it's just that when I find a product that I really, really like and feel that is above and beyond the norm, I like to share that with other people so that they can take advantage of that type of product and share in the enjoyment of and satisfaction of knowing it provides you with a really good result.